Okay, tonight I got my fixed robot in. It took me a little bit to figure out what was going on, but here you can see my new mech. I'll walk backwards here, forward, backwards. My scale on my legs is a little out. I'm clipping the ground. I'm just discovering that. I'm gonna have to maybe dial back the arm length a little bit or make the legs a little longer. But it looks pretty good other than that. And then I decided I would just, for fun, take some of that first mech that I did and place them up on the walls here. Sorry, tough getting used to this. Moving like a cat there by like treading up and treading down. I may change that out. So I put two guys up on the top of the wall there. Put two more guys there. Oh, yeah, not gonna get over to that wall. Probably have space up there somewhere. There we go. And you can see the last two guys up on the walls there. So, yeah, my mech looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with him. And I've got his attacks and his idles and all that set up. It was a bit of a pain, but now I can see I'm going to have to adjust the clipping in his hands. I'll find a different walk animation maybe so that he doesn't drag through the ground. But that was just a quick one tonight. I wanted to let you know I got that kind of figured out and I can actually start moving ahead with that a little bit. And I also wanted to show you quickly that I figured out a little more on character creator. Sorry, character creator 4. Takes a minute to load here. I haven't been able to really spend much time with it. I only spent about 15 minutes with it tonight before I decided to fix the mech. And then I'm going to do some assets because Amalgamash is putting on a level design competition, jam. So I want to actually compete in that using my back and packs. So let's close that. And what I'm going to do is just go create a character, and what am I going to call it? I'll put it in documents and I'll call it test car 1. Oh wait, did I say open character? Oh, maybe I just need to load a neutral here. Let's load this Camellia. Just download it. Or maybe I won't. Thought I'd just be able to load the default project. Well, here, I'll load characters. There we go. I'll just load one of these default characters. Let's load this chick. So they give you a handful of default characters, and then I did buy the anthropomorphic animal pack off of one creator. It was like $30. It wasn't much, but I'm going to use that for my as a starting point for my Doodleverse stuff. But you can see here you've got a character. So now what I found out is you can go in and you can do poses and you can add animations. So we can add an animation to her, female animation. And we'll hit play. And there she's walking. Right? So female emote. And they have talk. They have a bunch of other ones. So there's a few defaults. And of course you can get more from online. I forget what it's called now, but it's AccuCore. You can get more from AccuCore and AccuRig and use those, but I'm just going to go down. Idle female. There we go. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you, if you come up here, you can actually change. That's it. We're going to go to, is it here? Create, no, cancel. Where did I go now? Actor. I know that I can. No, that's editing the mesh. I don't want to do that. Just bones, skin weights, edit spring. There's AccuRig, where you can get rig the character instantly and do other actions to it. I want to do a deform on her. I don't want to motion pose. Material, physics. There, I think it's material. No. No, that's just going to move her around. Maybe I can't edit her without doing something else first. I haven't actually been able to zoom in. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back. No, you don't want to see the project. Replace all. Oh, there we go. Updating morph data. So I should be able to morph her. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So I think because this one was saved down here, that I couldn't actually morph her. So this one I'm going to morph her. Let's go with, let's shorten her legs. Shorten these legs. Okay, and we're going to shorten her abdomen a bit. Give her bigger boobs. Wow, that's pretty big. Let's just go there. Let's make her shoulders broader. Arms thicker. Forearms thicker. Neck thicker. Now then I want to, how do I zoom in here? I think it's just like this. Make her bigger cheeks. Make her a bigger chin. So the morphs are limited, it looks like. So that's, well, that's sunken. We don't want that. Maybe we want that. Higher, lower, we'll go lower. Give her a higher brow line. Can I widen her nose? Okay, now I think I can, I'll rotate here. No. Yeah, I was pretty sure this was rotate. Oh, it's rotating her body there. I don't know that I want to rotate her body. Okay. Perfect. Go back to this. Give her a, oh, no, it makes her bum higher or lower. There we go. Now we can make it bigger by dragging out to the side. Perfect. Okay. Now I want to shorten these arms. There we go. And I want to shorten these arms. There we go. Now, if I make her head bigger that way, and that way. Now if I rotate her back, you can see I've given her quite the big brain. I wonder if I could zoom in and make her jaw wider. Can make it taller. It's pretty limited is what I can do. I can make it taller and make her like an alien, I guess. Can I make her have more of a belly? I'm guessing that it's limited. You can sink in her lower belly button a little bit, but so not hugely yeah, okay. Bone. Which one do I want? I want to select. No, I want inverse kinematics content. Think over here. Yeah. Let's give her, I don't have much of an outfit for her. Makeup. I don't have any makeup. I think you can add that. I think those are a bunch of add-ons and things you can get. And then you could choose the material and you can modify things. There's a bunch of, no, I can't open it here, but morph is on. Really long hands. Alright, and how do I move those? I figured out how to move it yesterday when I was playing around with it, or last night I should say. But I'm not 100% edit pose. I think that was it. There we go, that was it. So what I want to do is just take this one and just move it out a bit. Take this one, just move it out a little bit. Now you'd probably, okay, I think I'm good there. And there you have it. So you would probably take something like this and there's a way, I believe, to flatten down. Here's where you export to an FBX. But there's a way to flatten it down and make it less polygons. I have to learn how to do that. I briefly saw a thing on it, but I didn't have time to get into it. I'm going to go into item pack. Let's go to hair. I haven't tried to do this yet. Hairstyle. Let's go. I don't know where to get to that. I went to recent documents, hair, hairstyle, hair group, hair element. I think it's downloading a bunch of stuff. I'm pretty sure you can also modify, now I haven't learned any of this yet, but I'm pretty sure you can modify the mesh right down to the mesh and actually edit that. Skin, activate editor. Oh. Okay. This might not be family friendly anymore. How do I don't know how to edit that. I thought it would come up with an editor and show me. It didn't. I'm going to turn the editor off, make it more family friendly again. I think maybe that just allows me to get some other stuff. Yeah. And this isn't loading. So I'm going to just end that here for tonight. You don't need to sit here while this is loading and trying to download files and figure things out. But you get the idea. So that's Character Creator 4. And it gives you an idea of sort of what you can do in it. And then I'm just going to quickly go FBX and clothed character. And I'm just going to send that out in a Blender format. Mesh only. Don't need the motion. Embed textures. Bake the lights. Use, don't want to use subdivided. Delete hidden faces. Merge beard and brows onto the object. Export. Okay. And we're going to call that. We're just going to go into my documents and we're going to call it Test Woman. Save. I'm going to close Character Creator. Don't need to save it. Now I'm going to go into my documents. And there should be a file here called Test Woman. We're just going to open that in the Microsoft Viewer. I'm sure it's a pretty big file. I didn't do any optimization, so. There we go. Oh, and she's not on her horizon, and something's weird. Her mouth seems to be down here, so the Microsoft Viewer doesn't seem to like this. Wow, that's quite some eyebrows. But anyway, it did export it. I'll have to figure out why it's doing it all funky. However, that definitely looks like it's working. I'm just going in really quickly here in the documents. And I'm on my other screen and you can't see it. I'm just going to drag it over here. I'm quickly just sending her up to Mixamo. I just want to see how she looks in Mixamo. Maybe that was an issue with the Microsoft Viewer, because I don't know why it would do something funky with the mesh like that. Unless, of course, I did something wrong in the settings, but we shall see. Come on. This video's already going on a bit longer than I wanted to, just because I was goofing around in Character Creator 4 a little bit. It's part of the learning phase, people. You just, there's a little bit of clicking and watching and waiting and going, oh wow, that worked, or oh wow, that didn't work. Come on. Just show me that worked. It's alright, it's taking a little bit of time. It was a pretty big file because there was no optimization. Hopefully it's not going to take too long to process here. It looks like it was almost done. Just going to have a sip of my iced tea. Come on. Come on. Oh, and there we have it. Look at that. So she looks perfectly fine here. So that was some sort of a glitch in the Microsoft. I might have made her eyebrows a bit big. Well, heck, she's a bit of a dwarf alien. She needs to do some squats there. I may have given her a little bit of cottage cheese in the old derriere there. Alrighty, so that's it for tonight. Everybody have a great night. I'm going to play around a little more with this off camera. I don't want to waste so much of your time the next time, but I think I found a really good way to make characters for game assets. So have a great night. Bye all.